When you're gone, how do you want to be remembered?
As not only as an entertainer, but as a person who cared.
If you have a dream, don't let anybody take it away. And you always believe that the impossible is always possible.
Hola, bienvenidos a mi canal. So I'm assuming that you guys already know what this video is all about. It's finally here. I have honestly been in love with Selena my whole life. I look up to Selena so much. I've always wanted to do this inspired makeup look by her, and then when I found out that MAC was coming out with a collection, I was like, oh, let me just wait and see what it's all about. I was really nervous to make this video because I honestly, I can't even explain why I was so nervous. I just kept telling everybody, like, I'm just so nervous because I love her so much and I don't wanna mess it up, basically. After I finished this video, honestly, when I looked at myself, I almost wanted to start crying because it was just weird. I don't know, I feel this really, really deep connection to Selena, and you know, she's such a strong Latina and she's so inspiring in so many ways, and just the one thing I always loved about her was like her energy, her vibrant, beautiful, just someone you want to be around. She had that great energy and I just loved her laugh. Everything about her was infectious. So this video is like my little tribute to her and something that I wanted to do in memory of her. I'm just gonna get right into it. First thing I'm gonna do is fill in my eyebrows. Now Selena had pretty bold brows. For most of her pictures, I saw a rounder shape. You know, everyone changes their brow shape through the times, but for the most part, it was round. So I'm taking EBONY, which is a brow powder by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm just gonna run that through the brows and try to create a similar shape. Usually I wanna do really light feathery strokes, but no, not today. Today, we're gonna go in heavy. So my brows are definitely a lot thicker than Selena's, but you gotta do with what you got. So for my eyeshadow base, I'll be using the Naked Skin Concealer, just putting a little bit of that onto my lid. Taking a small beauty blender and blending that into the lid and up into the crease. Next, I'm picking up Free Spirit, and I'm going to set the brow bone and highlight the brow bone with this, and also into the crease. Now I'm gonna be taking Missing My Baby, and this is from the Selena MAC collection. It's kind of like a bone color with a pink undertone. So I'm packing that on my brush, and I'm gonna apply this all over the lid. Next, you're gonna wanna take a light matte brown. This one is from the Tarte palette, it's called Wander, and I'm taking that on a blending brush. Her eye looks were super classic. She really loved just a classic eye with the black liner or a brown smoky eye, but the look I'm going for is more of the classic look. Just gonna define the crease and the outer part of the eye with this. Maybe even just like put a little bit of the brown on the outer V, but mostly into the crease. And we're not going for a super defined cut crease, just, you know, throw a little definition in there. So this is the eyeshadow. It's super simple. She just had a nice definition, nothing too greasy. And of course, black winged liner. So this is the liner from the Selena collection. I'm a little nervous, it's my first time using it, so I hope I don't make any mistakes. But my girl Selena, she always had a wing. I have to remember not to go out as far and make it thin, you know? You guys know I like a thick wing, but hers wasn't that. I paid really close attention to her wing in like a lot of photos, and she had just like a little... I had to switch to the NYC liquid liner. The other one, it just wasn't as dark, and it was a little bit harder for me to work with. So Selena didn't have like crazy false lashes, so I'm gonna use these ones. They're a little bit more natural. These are V-Luxe, and they are by ENVY. They just look natch, you know? So I'm just gonna apply mascara and then apply these lashes. I'll be using the Maybelline Spider Effect mascara. This is actually like how I did my makeup in high school tag as well. I mean, this is pretty much it, except I didn't even do eyeshadow. I just used winged liner and that's about it. I don't even know if I filled in my brows, to be honest. Moving on to the face makeup, I'm using the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer in one, just because this has a really matte coverage, and Selena always had a matte look, so no highlight. This might be a little too light for me, but we're just gonna give it a go. This is in the shade Golden Neutral. Let's just test it out before I go too crazy here. All right. It's a little bit light, but that's good because I think Selena is a little bit lighter than me too. Ah! Did I scare you? Just want to make sure you're still awake. Gotta do my forehead. But I got these bangs going on with this wig. Don't look at my edges, they're not laid, okay? For my concealer, I'm gonna be using the NARS Creamy Concealer in Ginger. I'm gonna take Custard, and I'm going to highlight my nose, but make it look a little bit wider, like Selena's. And you don't have to do this, but you know, I'm just trying to get like a little bit of the effect. And also her nose is a little bit longer, so I'm gonna take it down here as well, and then blend that out. I'm gonna take some Laura Mercier translucent powder and then lightly set the under eye concealer. I'm also going to set the bridge of the nose with this as well. Trying to kind of create that round shape that she had here. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and dust this off. And then I'm going to contour my nose using a Smith blending brush and some contour powder. I'm gonna try to give myself a little nose contour. So I'm taking a highlighting powder and then also just like rounding out the tip of my nose too. So now I'm gonna contour the rest of my face using the Selena powder and blush duo. I hate to use it, you know, like to actually go over the part that says Selena here, but I'm gonna do it. She had rounder cheeks than me too, so I'm kind of gonna, hold on, let me look at my reference picture really quick. Let me set my face with powder really quick before I play myself. That's what happened. Selena was always really matte, so mattifying and setting your face with powder is good. Except when your wig gets in your face. Now let's try this again. So I'm gonna go back into that contour powder. I'm gonna use the blush. It's a tiny little blush. To actually make my cheeks look a little bit rounder, I'm gonna go on the apples, make a funny blush face. This one, round them out. Lastly, for the eyes really quick, I know that she always has liner in her eye on the lower lash line, so I'm gonna apply that to the outer part. This is the Maybelline Lasting Drama Pencil. It's not super heavy though, so I'm just gonna apply a little bit and then blend it out, just like that. For lips, I'm gonna be using MAC's Ruby Woo as a lip liner. I'm gonna try to overline my lips just a little bit, just because she had bigger lips than me, but only right here at the top. Switching gears, I actually picked up Cherry. Ruby Woo was a little bit more pink undertone than I remember. Now I'm taking MAC and Selena Collection lipstick in the shade Como la Flor, and I'm gonna pop that on in the center to give kind of a glossier finish so that they appear fuller. I think that's it. Alright guys, so that is it for the video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this kind of transformation. I didn't really intend it to be like so much of a transformation, but then along the way I was like, oh, let me just kind of like contour my nose like her and stuff. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, this is for Selena and her family and anybody out there who loved her just as much as I did. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Ooh, my busti la caca. What? Are you judging me? Ah, this wig. Ah! Shit went south. Hola, ¿cómo están? Bienvenidos a mi canal.
No. Oh, fuck your teeth!
That's why I don't like regular lipstick anymore.
Anything for Selena's.